Hey, what's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On Hot 7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Cameron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on Hot 702.5fm.com.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Shook, host of the Undrafted All-Stars Sports Show. Man, listen, if you want some real down south, Louisiana-style Cajun food, you need to go check out DB's Cajun Kitchen. Yo, they got lobster and grits, seafood boils, signature fries, signature po' boys, signature egg rolls, and desserts. Oh, and my favorite, them gumbo tacos. Yo, they open from 11 to 8, Wednesday to Monday, 7 to 5:30 on Sunday. Located in North Las Vegas at 4343 North Rancho Drive. They even have to-go orders and catering. Hit them up, 725-780-1850, or go to the website, dbcajunkitchen.com. So, yo, don't just tell your friends about me. Tell them about DB's Cajun Kitchen.
He late because he in there saying a prayer hoping that Joe Montana come back. He ain't coming back. He gone. He gone with Troy Aikman. Let them go.
Get this thing cracking. You were tuning into the Undrafted All-Stars Sports Show. I'm your host, Sam Big Sugar, a.k.a. Sugar Dosha the Great. A.k.a. to tell your friends about me with my co-host.
Yo, what up? C4 Nate from the 618. Q Mecca, 2 texts up running late. But we gonna still start this debate.
We gonna start this debate. Like I said, we got them Niners this weekend, boy.
Yeah, man.
What you think we gonna do?
They some hoes. Fuck them. They're gonna lose by $1 trillion.
I think we gonna beat them.
49-3. Dallas.
Dakota Prescott.
Dakota Rain.
Bruh. You better show up and show out.
Hey, well.
You put up 10 points last year in the Bay Area. We need 35.
35 at least.
Come on, bro.
Like they're activating Dalvin Cook.
You bullshit.
Nope. They activating Dalvin Cook for that game.
Jared been waiting on.
Enough people had to get on his ass about what the fuck is you doing.
I'm gonna hijack this motherfucking helicopter, bro. He's starting to get on my nerve.
Yeah, man, that motherfucker's wild, but I don't know, man. It should be more of an equally matched game. He got a lot of injuries.
Both teams do.
It's a lot of injuries on both sides, so
right.
It's probably gonna be a slow-paced game.
For sure.
It's probably gonna be more so like the playoff 49ers game when we played them in the playoffs.
Right.
So it's not. I don't think it's gonna be a high-scoring game.
One less interception would have worked.
In that particular instance.
You got $60 million, bro.
60 billion.
You better show up.
Pocket watching.
You better what? Everybody fucking know what he got. Shut your ass up.
But if you bring it up, it's pocket watching. Hey, don't bring up the money I made, nigga. You go get it.
You lame as fuck. Shut the hell
You go
up.
get 60, nigga, and then tell me
You lame as fuck.
what you gonna
Everybody
do.
know we getting $60 million. Shut your ass up.
Everybody knows.
You the pocket is watching this motherfucker up here.
Hey, get your money. Fuck what he talking
I
about.
said get your money. I
Yeah,
said you
yeah.
getting $60 million. You better beat the 49ers this weekend.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, even if you don't, Dak, you still getting your money. Tell me you could lose the rest of the year and still
231 guaranteed.
31 guaranteed.
Because you ain't gonna beat us, so I don't even know why you talking.
We gonna find out.
Double
Hey
team
y'all, we
speed
got to
line.
bet again. The loser got to wear the other team jersey next week.
Hey, I got a good one for you.
I got a good one for you. Guess what his name is?
Dak.
I'm not gonna wear it. We gonna beat y'all, so I ain't even worried about
We gonna
that.
find out. I ain't worried about what your ass talking about. You better like you wearing pants out there, boy. You don't play.
I know. I got faith in our guys more than y'all. Than Dak and CeeDee Lamb. Y'all, who y'all running back?
Dalvin Cook.
That nigga washed. That's why he was available.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna be a good game. No, it ain't. What's the good game gonna be?
30.
We gonna
It's a
beat
late
y'all.
game.
I know, but we gonna beat y'all. Like, remember last year? It was a late game last year, probably.
I think all of them
It
late because they're in San Francisco.
was
Right.
42-10, some shit like that. That's what's gonna happen this time. Well,
It's not going to be even close to that.
Who is y'all dudes coming back? Is them niggas
Nah.
coming? Oh, well.
Y'all dudes coming back. Both sides got a ton of injuries.
Ain't no-
But it ain't
we
like it's
got
gonna.
a better
It ain't gonna be.
team than
It
y'all.
ain't gonna be like y'all just gonna have all this offensive power. Y'all missing offensive players too.
Hey, but we gonna put up points. Missing all
Everybody's gonna put up points.
No, that's not
It's
true.
gonna be.
How many points y'all put up last week?
It's gonna be. Shit.
9.
Nine.
So here's the thing. It's gonna.
Y'all are not Detroit.
right at all.
No, we beat them.
Not this year.
Y'all cheated them last year. They remembered and beat y'all ass. We played them in the playoffs, which y'all don't get to. Or if y'all do, y'all get losing early and beat them. And y'all ain't got no defense.
Second place don't get a trophy.
The
nigga.
reason
Just
Patrick
remember that.
Mahomes is so great because y'all make him look like that.
And
Exactly.
shout out to Patrick Mahomes because the Cowgirls don't know about
Tearing
playing the
y'all
Super
ass
Bowls
up.
or winning them because they ain't done it in 30 years.
Say the
But
second- say the
Y'all
second
ain't
part
did it
again.
in 31.
set that to the. We've been on them. We've been on them.
Going to them and losing don't make it no better.
But not
Nah,
going into them.
you
make it
didn't
worse.
win.
Not going into them.
You got the same amount. 5.
We're not the same.
Y'all got 5. We got 5. It's the
Y'all
same
niggas was
shit.
outside watching.
Hey, get this
This
nigga,
is the same shit.
give him honorable mention trophy.
what-
This nigga like, well, shoot.
Hey,
I got a
what
baby
Chris
mama first before you did. Like, what the fuck?
That matters, man.
It doesn't. We both pay child support.
Nah, you paying because she like me. She learned from you.
It's all the same.
Both of y'all stupid.
One of them niggas got a baby mama about 1 month. Somebody who got future baby mama? Oh, I don't know. But hey, again, we gonna beat y'all because what makes y'all think y'all gonna win? Y'all can't run, y'all can't pass, and y'all defense trash. Y'all can't stop the run.
Y'all can't stop much of shit either.
We gonna find out, bro. Who wearing that jersey next week?
We'll see.
We gonna see. Speaking of that, we gonna stay on Jerry Jones. He be in the Cowboys. He's keep that D out your mouth. Jerry Jones on Derrick Henry. I don't know if he be having a career year in our situation, and we don't run that type of offense at all. Now, one part I'm agree with. He might not be having a career year, but that motherfucker could be helping. He could be helping.
Well, here's the thing. It depends on how you run the scheme, because Dallas is known to be an inside running scheme. They don't run the outside scheme, which running backs like Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook are outside scheme runners. So if you run the outside, running the sideline, yeah, if you play it that way, he still would have had probably the same season that he's having now.
I agree with that.
But he probably would have had a better season because we'd have carried the ball a lot more. Because Baltimore, he don't really get like a ton of carries in Baltimore because Lamar runs, they got the other running back. Like, you never know who's really running the ball on most of their plays.
That's in Baltimore, though.
So if he was in somewhere in Dallas where it was run dependent,
right,
he would have way more attempts.
True.
He'd probably have more yards.
I don't know about that because we don't got a blocking scheme like that. And that's what I'm saying. I agree.
But this is a big motherfucker. He could just run through motherfuckers.
This is what I'm saying. I agree with him on the not that we don't run the type of offense that he won't be having a career year. Right. That's what I'm talking about. He might not be having the 834 yards that he has right now. He might have like 600, 500, some shit like that. But he won't be having a career year.
Yes and no. And again, the reason why I don't agree 100% with that is because if we had him, we would have a solid running game, which would keep the defenses honest, and we could open up the pass game as well. And then you go up 2-3 scores. Eventually, you're going to get to the point where all you're doing is just running the ball.
Right.
So it possibly could still be the same.
I disagree.
All right, I just looked up the stats real fast
Go
while
ahead.
I was talking. That's why I was quiet. He got the second most rushes of all the running backs at 134.
Who got the most above him?
The most was Saquon.
Probably
Saquon, yeah. Because he a one-back set back
no,
there.
it ain't Saquon. I was wrong.
As far as running backs?
Yes. Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams.
Oh, the Rams?
He only got 5 more, so 139.
The motherfucker played on Thursday.
Right. He just played.
That's why he got the most right now.
So he only got 5 more. But so he getting the ball more than we think. It's just not like we used to him getting that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Which could be a strategy, right? Like, we don't want to run this nigga in the he 30.
Because you saving him.
Right.
He 30 years old, so we don't want to run him into the ground. We want him to run against Kansas City.
And you still,
before we got to play in
the other running back is doing pretty fucking good too.
And you still got Lamar who can run himself.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dak doesn't run like that.
Right. So the Cowboys, he would run a lot more if he had been with the Cowboys.
But he wouldn't have them yards. We don't have that Baltimore line, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying. I think.
Now, I ain't saying he wouldn't help.
No,
Right.
of course. Nobody was. No one would say that. But this is what I think about Jerry statement.
Go ahead.
You never would know because you didn't try to get him. Like, you saying what he wouldn't do, but that's conjecture because you didn't get him.
And
So
he
if
was
you get
cheap.
him- exactly. If you would have got him, he definitely would have helped you. And
Absolutely.
if he would have been, and if he would have been balling like he did now, hopefully McCarthy would have given the ball more. But we see how these coaches don't give the running backs the ball enough, or when they need to, or when they leading, or when they trying to run the clock out. So who knows? So I agree with both of y'all. Honestly, I see what Shug's saying. I see what C4 saying.
Right.
I think Jerry's just making excuses because you didn't try to go get him. You didn't even try. Like, it's cool for you to try and he said no, but you didn't even try. Right. You just on here talking and saying dumb shit. So next time, try to go get him. Because just because you don't believe he would have had the year he was having with you, you don't know that.
Right.
He been having good years he been in the league, what, 9 years? 10?
He was with the Texans
whole
that
10 years.
he was the Titans that never had an offensive line for real.
And still had a great 90.
Exactly.
2,000 yards.
Right.
So what Jerry's saying, I think Jerry is just deflecting from him not doing his job as a GM up to his ability. He do his job as an owner to build his brand. That you can never say nothing about that. Y'all the highest costed value franchise in the whole out of all of them. So he do his job as an owner, but he don't do his job as a GM. And then he go in there and talk as an owner, but they talk about the GM and then you get upset. Nigga, nah, you can't. You wear all these hats. You got to take the GM criticism for not going to get one of the best running backs of his generation.
Or you just hand the GM part to somebody else that's qualified.
That's 3 checks. He getting them checks up.
And Jerry is a good GM too, because he drafted a lot of talent that y'all got, but.
It's the coaches, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about Jerry. All I know is he entertaining. We talk about him every week.
Right. Even when they off.
And y'all ain't been to a Super Bowl one.
Check this out. This is another thing too, right? Because I think J.J. Watt was talking about this, and a couple other players that was on Dallas that's not on Dallas anymore. They were saying that they got the tours, right? The AT&T Stadium tours, and them tours are lit. Them tours they go around the whole facility and they go through they go by the weight room, they get to watch the field and all that shit during their practices, right? So and he was like, man, it's kind of like a zoo expedition. Yeah. You get to see, you get to mingle with them sometimes, depending on what I guess the price that you pay for the tour, or whatever VIP, you get to go out there on the field and all that shit, right?
Right.
So it was like there's a lot of distractions out there, and it's like that's like the owner side of Jerry Jones having them tours going on, because somebody got to pay for that stadium, and I think that's what's doing it. Right. So that's like the owner GM side of him doing that too. Right. But supposedly some of that money, 50% of that money, I forgot the percentage of that money, also can go to the salary cap for the players.
Right. So it's a good idea.
Right.
I mean, it's a trade-off. It's like anything. Hey, it might feel like a zoo, but this also going to pay y'all. So y'all got to deal with this. It's sort of like any business where you got to do some shit you don't want to do, but you got to do it for the sake of whatever the business.
But you typically don't do shit like that in any other organization.
You have the biggest brand. You got the biggest brand in the world. Everybody coming to see the Cowboys, right? So Jerry taking advantage of that as an owner. Think of that part.
That's dope part.
I mean, right. I mean, we sit here talking about wins.
Right.
Jerry ain't thinking about that shit no more. He's thinking about keeping that brand number one.
I agree. And I ain't mad at him.
Right.
But don't lie to us and say you all in about wins then. Nigga say, hey, I'm about this business. But he can't say that, because then it'll look crazy. So the owner got to say we trying to win, even though he know I'm trying to get this money.
You really trying, but you ain't got the personnel.
Right.
Well, you ain't really
You're just not trying to acquire the personnel. You're trying to win with what you got.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and that's not what we're trying to win. Trying to win is what Kansas City doing. Oh, we missing wide receivers hurt. Hey, get D-Hop. Right. Oh, try to get Cooper Kupp, but they wanted too much for Cooper Kupp. All right, get D-Hop. So, and like when we got Christian McCaffrey, no one was expecting that shit. I was like, damn, we got Christian McCaffrey? Hell yeah. Hey, y'all trying to win. So, Jerry, you ain't trying to win. You trying to get that money, and you getting it.
You just trying to make it look good on the outside.
But you trying to, because it's a game. It's like a tightrope. I got to act like I'm trying to win and still get the money, though. If I act like if I'm like Cleveland and we ain't giving a fuck about winning, then I don't got nothing to say. I go on this radio show and say nothing. But, hey, Jerry, I'm going to give you some grace, because I do understand your position. But I agree with C4. Give up the GM position and give it to somebody that's football. That way you can work on the brand building as owner, and you have win-win. And if the GM tries, then you get him the fuck out of here and then find another one until you get a good one.
I don't think they want to go through that part. Because you see 6-time Super Bowl champion Belichick got fired.
Well, he was trash the last.
I mean, that's what happened when you've been winning. You gonna take an L sooner or later.
I mean, personnel wise, he didn't draft no All-Stars for the last like 5-6 years. Have a kicker or a punter or something.
Yeah, he never had.
Right. No, I mean, he drafted Tom Brady and them niggas, and all them niggas that was good, Brewski and all them before. But I'm talking about the last 5 or 6 years. No talent, no All-Star or Pro Bowl. That's the word, Pro Bowl. No Pro Bowl talent since except a kicker. So he fell off. He should have gave the job to somebody else. He should have delegated. Hey, I can't do this no more. And coach, you pick the talent. Sometimes ego fuck up things, bro.
A lot of times.
But I think that I'm gonna give Jerry Jones some leeway on all the shit he handling, but I do think he should delegate. Give somebody else.
I think he giving that to Stephen Jones, but you know, your offspring kind of just like you. The apple don't fall that far from the fucking tree, especially when it's still on the tree.
Right. So I think that we don't know really. We can't really judge Stephen Jones until Jerry gone.
Right, because he still got the overall say
He's still gonna say something
on everything. Yeah. Again, he held on to Jason Garrett for 10 years. Who?
Exactly, Jason Garrett.
And those was teams that was pretty. They were actually pretty good, but Jason just couldn't do it.
Well, Tony Romo was good. I don't know about the rest of them motherfuckers. Tony Romo.
He was making something out of nothing.
That's Tony Romo.
Right.
Shout out to Romo. Tony Romo better than niggas. Remember him?
Right.
Undrafted, going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he better than niggas remember him. These days, he just had to do too much.
Yeah,
when you got to do too much, you about to throw picks. That's all I know. Every quarterback who got
like Josh Allen,
like all of them, like Brett Favre, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers out there throwing picks.
Till you get a squad.
Justin Herbert,
picks. Exactly. Yeah, all of them.
Sunshine.
If you by yourself as a quarterback, you're like, I got to make this happen. So 4 games y'all won because Tony Romo made some unbelievable shit happen. Then,
True.
Then y'all won 4, y'all was 8, and then y'all lost 8 because the talent wasn't there. So y'all was 8-8 for a long time. But it wasn't Tony Romo's fault. Like, we gave him all the blame.
That one defense was fucking trash.
Trash. Y'all had no running game to DeMarco. Then y'all ain't want to pay DeMarco Murray. There was a lot of shit going on around that time. That Jerry
don't pay running back for some reason.
Exactly.
Clearly, he didn't go get Derrick Henry, so it's fucking, he still got the same goddamn energy.
And he didn't want to pay Emmett back in 92 or whatever that was when Emmett stood out them 2 games.
94.
Yeah. They lost them 2 games. That's why when they be like, oh, Emmett had a good line. No, that nigga had a
that nigga was good too.
Good feet, good catching, good block. He was better than all of them.
Overall,
he better than all the running backs that you could name. Overall, that means blocking, footwork, catching.
This coming from a 49er fan, y'all.
I'm a 49er fan, so I can say that now. I hated that nigga then. I wanted to hurt that nigga because we couldn't stop him.
The line was great, but that nigga was good too.
Yeah.
He was great, not just good.
I'm gonna give you that.
The line was great, but he was excellent.
Exactly.
That.
Like
shout out to him.
The only person you can even bring close to his name is Barry Sanders.
And Barry didn't block or catch.
That.
Like Emmett.
He did not have a line either.
Don't nobody block like Emmett, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's important for your quarterback.
Yes.
Right. Ask the quarterback if he rather have a running back that don't know how to block or one that do. He's gonna be like, this come on a blitz.
That's why running backs are important.
Everybody that can block is more favorable to that quarterback.
Anybody. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. Shit. Or receivers that block are favorable to running backs because you know what I'm saying. It's just when you block, but it's a difference. We don't highlight blocks, but when you can see them, hey, that block made that nigga run that touchdown.
Absolutely.
Shit.
Like we gonna stay on Jerry real quick. This is a rumor. They're trying to go get Myles Garrett from Cleveland.
Should have been God when he wanted to come in the beginning.
Check it out.
Okay.
They trying to trade for him. To get him Myles Garrett, you got to give us something great, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking you give them motherfucker Michael Parsons.
I don't think he want to do that, but I feel
give them motherfuckers Michael Parsons, bro. Because it's like this. It's still about the money. You got to pay Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
Good point.
If you he's still on a rookie contract right now.
Yeah.
You trade him to Cleveland. You just take Myles Garrett contract now, which will help the Cowboys.
Right.
As far as money.
I see what you're saying. Your point is valid.
And he's more fucking inductive than Michael Parsons.
That's a fact.
Even when he's playing.
Your point is valid. I just think that if you got both of them,
and
can't afford both of them,
and he gonna punch somebody in the mouth. Michael Parsons.
Get him motherfucker Michael Parsons. Shit.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with y'all. I was gonna argue it. I mean, I got an argument, but I see what you're saying. The money gotta make sense, and you ain't gonna be able to pay both of them niggas all that money.
Nah, both of them.
You ain't gonna be able to pay no running back you need or
nobody.
Receiver to help.
You barely can pay Dak.
Right, so I get it. So
because if you get Myles, you can still get Cleveland to pay 40-30% of that. You know what I'm saying? And let the others pay the rest.
And they getting Micah back, so that helped them. Yeah,
exactly. You get Michael Parsons.
Fuck about that going to Cleveland. Anybody who go to Cleveland be mad. Nigga.
You ain't got anything to do with that.
There was only one nigga that was happy that going to Cleveland. That was Deshaun Watson.
230.
The rest of the
I would go too.
Amari Cooper wasn't happy. Who else went over there? Johnny Manziel. Did that nigga go over there?
Odell wasn't happy.
Odell. Nobody wouldn't be happy in Cleveland. You seen it? It's gloomy. It's always looking like it's finna rain.
Jarvis Landry.
Hey,
it's like an Adams family cloud over that shit.
Nothing in Cleveland. We only claiming Bone. Them the only niggas.
I'm not even
that's
claiming
getting
them
something
because I think Do or Die was better.
Them the only niggas that's great out of Cleveland. Bone.
Out of Cleveland.
That's facts.
It's interject this real quick. We got this Hotcast podcast November 9th for everybody.
Yeah.
At
Classic Jewel.
And I want everybody, hot725fm.com. We got a 25% off code. It's undrafted. 25% off tickets for the Hotcast Podcast Festival. Yours truly, the rest of Undrafted, gonna be there.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there with my shirt off, all the ladies. Y'all can write on me like I did some strippers one time.
I'm gonna let y'all paint my chest.
I'm not gonna come if you do that.
And y'all gonna have hookah, food, and drinks.
Oh yeah.
We having a panel, right?
There's gonna be a men's panel and a women's panel. We're gonna talk about relationships and all the other crazy shit going on in the world. We're gonna tell y'all the truth.
We get down. We tell the truth. The women, they're gonna lack accountability, hide from it, running from around it, go under, try to go over like Michael Jackson. It's too hot, it's too long to go over, around, under, whatever, all that shit. We gonna be like, nope, this is the truth. Boom.
She said, please don't.
Stop hating.
Again, Hotcast tickets, everybody. Use the code undrafted, 25% off tickets.
All y'all listeners, all y'all in the group chat, we want y'all to use undrafted, get a discount. I'll give y'all an autograph that say, make my sweet potato pie with extra sweet.
And the after party gonna be lit also.
Hey, after party.
So hey,
again,
hot725fm.com.
We're gonna have White Castles, y'all.
Fuck that, I'm from the West Coast. We're gonna have In and Out. The Midwest niggas like White Castle.
Moving on. Let's go to this Viking game. That's happening on Thursday. The Rams and the Vikings. The Vikings won. Vikings lost. 30-20 to the Rams. I want to go to these referees again.
Let's go to it.
Bruh. Sam Darnold got a face mask in the damn. It's a sack, supposedly. In the end zone, so it was a safety, but they didn't call the face mask. The referee standing right there. We didn't see it.
Right.
And they didn't have any more timeouts to challenge that shit. I think it needs to be somebody upstairs like, come on, let's fix this.
I don't think that it wasn't that they didn't have enough timeouts. I think you can't challenge a non-call or some shit like that. Since they didn't call it, you couldn't challenge it.
Right.
But then you could challenge.
Which makes sense.
You can challenge because it was a score.
It was a safety.
Yeah, it was a safety. So it was like,
I don't know if you can you challenge.
But then
all scoring plays can be reviewed.
The story,
safeties?
yes. It's a score.
Sure?
It's a score.
Yeah.
So it was like they didn't have any timeouts to challenge because they wasted their timeouts on defense to get the ball back.
Well, that's the rule, nigga.
I think they need to change that rule and have something to the side like this happened.
So so watching that game, I gotta say, I think it was a pretty good no call. Way to go win, Rams.
I agree with you.
You
gotta explain. I'm talking about the rule, bro. I'm talking about the actual rule.
The rule was followed. This is the rule. If you don't got no timeouts, you can't challenge.
No, I understand that.
So, if you don't got no timeouts and it's a questionable call, because it's always going to be questionable calls. This year been a lot of questionable calls.
Whole lot.
They go your way, sometimes they don't.
That is a for sure fucking face mask.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. The dude was behind. He didn't. The ref that y'all talking about was behind the defensive player that did the little. And it wasn't a bad face mask. It wasn't like you brought him all.
He turned his head all the way to the side,
but he let it go real fast. So it wasn't like flagrant, because if it was flagrant, the ref would have saw it and called it. I think it was a good no call like C4. I don't think we should get into always every nitpick in every part of the game. The game gonna be forever if we do that, because the refs don't always make the right call or the no call.
This is why you need a third party. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean,
trying to fix that.
That's not a bad idea.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not a bad
I know what the rules are.
I'm
saying it should be a third party to say something like that.
Party don't
this is what P said. If you can review a safety for intentional grounding, this should be also. And he's right.
I don't know if that nigga right, because nigga, you didn't make the rules up in the NFL.
She said they still would have lost.
The fuck?
Just would have had a chance in my thing. Just like
you right.
We gonna bring this up again. WNBA championship game. Breonna Stewart. Travel. Bullshit ass foul call. Shot 2 free throws, put him up 5.
Listen. I
don't, but some of this shit obvious. But some of this shit is obvious.
I don't like the no call we lost because of the ref shit. Beat them better. If you beat them by more, it don't matter. So, because refs are humans, guys. They make mistakes. They're not gonna get shit perfect. And we got replay for that when they do mess up. But it still got to be a parameter of rules that, hey, quit blaming the refs, nigga.
They challenged the Lynx challenged that shit, and they still came on the ball.
That was cheating, though.
that's what I'm trying to say.
They cheated.
Some of this stuff is obvious. I can get the face mask. I mean, he was stealing his stupid ass right there, but hey. But the Lynx call, come on. The Miami Hail Mary against Virginia Tech, come on. Some of these calls is crazy. I need some Hurricane fans. 702-551-5261.
Hey, you know what the problem is, though? I don't think. See, the problem is gambling. Gambling is fucking up this
sports betting has fucked up sports, bro.
So that's gonna get worse. Hey, that's my new word, worser.
E-R-A.
And I'm here for it. Hey, I be thinking sometimes when you open up doors, guess what? You can't close them back. Or if you open up the toothpaste, you can't put the toothpaste back in it. Whatever the fuck's been saying is, I believe that. And we be thinking in this country, forward progress or technology is the key to convenience, but it's always a trade-off. Whenever you got technology, it's a trade-off.
For sure. I agree with that.
And we don't be ready for the trade-off. We be thinking, oh, it's gonna be all good. Kids can get do their homework on their tablets. Now kids addicted to tablets, want to kill themselves, suicidal, and don't go out and
looking at porn.
Looking at porn. Yeah. Those are all the side effects from us shoving tablets in there.
Anime's porn. God damn it.
Fast. So what I'm saying is we gotta be careful what we do, what we allow, what we champion, or what we diss, because there's gonna be a trade-off. There's no such thing as solutions, guys. There's only trade-offs.
I can agree with that.
That was Thomas Sowell. Go read his book, bitches.
Let's move on to some NBA. Of course, everybody know about Bronny and Bronny entering the game together, becoming the first ever father-son duo to play together in NBA history. Shout out. But it's a lot of haters out there saying
it's a lot of hate. Why y'all niggas hating?
Nah, I'll see if he got 20. Bronny got 16. But he had like 2 rebounds.
I'm gonna make a song called Why Your Niggas Hate.
C4, I need your input. Since you a Lake Show fan.
I am a Lake Show fan. It was a great moment for LeBron and Bronny. Great moment for the Lakers organization. They say they have the first to ever do it. My concerns aren't really with stuff like that, even back when it was talked about before and the nepotism that came along with it. My flat out outlook on it was always, is this going to help us win?
Bronny?
Yes.
Explain.
That was my only concern about it. Does he help us win? I love the fact that LeBron gets to play with his son and they made history and all that. But does drafting Bronny allow us or add to the pieces we need to win?
Of course not. But I think that I'm going to give a shout out to Rich Paul.
Right.
Because he is making that shit happen. It's like, that's probably one of the things left on LeBron's resume that probably, still put him in GOAT status type for the LeBron fans.
I mean, he's going to get there anyway because, there's just too many people that think that he should be.
I'm talking about father-son thing.
Well,
like you said, the nepotism part. I agree. I agree with that.
Right.
Because everybody help everybody else to get their kids. Like Jerry got his kids running the Dallas Cowboys.
Absolutely. I don't see no problem.
I don't see no problem with it.
My question was always the same. Are we going to win because of this?
Probably
not.
Also, they got Bronny saying he gonna go back and forth to the G League now. They don't got it out the way now. He don't play together. Now they go develop this dude. I need you, Q. I need you.
This is what I think. C4 is coming from a fan's perspective. The Lakers got to come from a business of our team perspective.
Okay.
And the truth of the matter is, this is how superstars work. Aaron Rodgers went to the Jets. They got Lazard. They got the Nate Daniel Hackett. Hey, whatever that nigga want, he can get it. LeBron said, I want to play with my son. LeBron brings in a lot of money to y'all. Yeah, draft that nigga. We ain't got to use him as our first pick. Draft that nigga as what pick was he? 56 round? What round? Whatever round. 55th pick. Hey, draft that nigga because LeBron won him. LeBron brings this much money into our business, so we're going to support him by doing this little thing. And I just read the article today. He's going down to the G League.
He is.
So I don't think it hurt their chances. And they 2-0. So I think the Lakers are 2-0.
2-0. Lakers out.
So I think it didn't hurt them, and it helped make LeBron happy, which is a win-win, and JJ Redick. Shout out to you because you're doing better than these niggas.
Then I thought you would go fucking do.
They playing through Anthony. What's that nigga name?
Street
clothes. They playing through street clothes.
This motherfucker actually balling this year. He's able 2 games now. But we ain't gonna get too happy.
But I like the approach. I like the approach.
I do too because he's more aggressive now.
What I can say about JJ Redick is JJ Redick can come from a modern day player perspective.
True.
The coaches before that we had before, all them Darvin Ham and Byron Scott, blah blah blah. They can't come from a modern game perspective because they didn't play in the modern game.
True.
JJ Redick just retired. Like
2 years ago,
3 years ago.
This motherfucker ain't coached anything. I get what you're saying.
He didn't coach anything. But what I'm saying is being able to understand the modern game perspective makes a big difference compared to an old school coach who don't.
I agree. Y'all both right.
And that's why I say, like, look for example, look at Popovich.
Okay.
Arguably one of the GOATs, one of the best to ever do it.
That motherfucker a GOAT, but go ahead.
You can't. Right. It's hard to argue that he's not. His last few years with the Spurs were terrible.
He ain't had,
but because he didn't have the personnel, that's part of it. The other part of it is the game changed.
Yeah.
From when he first set off towards the middle point when Tim Duncan was at his prime and all that. The game has changed from then. So as a coach, you also have to be able to adapt to the game itself.
True, but when you ain't got the motherfuckers to do it.
But more specifically, what they saying in the game changed, the players are different.
Right.
Tim Duncan from the 90s. And he was the most ego-less superstar ever. Him, Tony Parker, and Manu. That's why I don't give Pop the GOAT, because he got to do it with Kobe's ego and Michael Jordan ego and Shaq ego. He didn't do that. He did it with Tim Duncan, no ego.
Tony Parker,
no ego, and Manu Ginobili, no ego. Once he got it, and then you saw how he did with Steven Jackson, and then Kawhi. Kawhi was a different type of dude. He couldn't keep Kawhi like he did them other three. So Pop is a great coach. I don't give him the greatest. I give him top 3.
I'm giving him 3.
He ain't number 1 to me.
I'm giving him 3.
I agree with C4. The players are different. These new niggas is different. Y'all
right.
Oh, I'm agree with that. Hell yeah.
They sensitive and they tough.
Right.
They sensitive, tough.
And they have more power now than they did back then.
True, and now I think he's starting to get the players again. Because I think he's about to hang it up to like he got that first pick and he got Wemby.
Yeah.
So it's like, shit, I'm going to see if I can do this shit one more time.
But Wemby seems to not have that ego either.
Oh, he doesn't.
Because if Wemby had that ego, then him and Pop probably would rub each other.
Oh, yeah.
But shout out to Pop. And Wemby's going to be a beast, y'all, this year. That nigga,
he could beat last year.
He was, but he going to even be better. That nigga might average 26, 12, and 5.
I think he gonna win MVP.
Yeah.
If they team do good, because they don't give MVPs to niggas who win 19 games. How many games?
I think they're gonna go to playoffs.
I hope so, but
I think they are.
But I think the Lakers did LeBron a solid. LeBron did the Lakers a solid by coming there and generating a bunch of money, because that's probably the brokest owners. They probably the unrichest owners, the Laker owners.
So they use that same analogy you just used, right?
Right.
And go back to the Cowboys, the same thing. I'm still gonna build my brand. Right, and I know we ain't gonna win like right now, but I'm gonna build it up.
Right.
I just still go. Lakers is still top.
They still
in basketball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They still the franchise, and and everybody know them. The brand. They the brand. They the number 1 brand.
That part. So it's like we probably don't win, but we gonna still put a good team on the floor to make people come and see and watch us play.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's facts. And the great owners, which there aren't that many of them, guys, win and do that. Like the Yankees did, win and build.
Shut up.
Like George Steinbrenner.
Exactly. So
George Steinbrenner, he was notorious. But it was one of those things like George Steinbrenner would pick a fight with the players. If you was on some bullshit, hey man, shit, you only hitting 1 for 16. Why the fuck am I even paying you? Like it would be like real straight up conversations just like that.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, well, I still want my money. And he'd be like, well, I still want you to hit better. Right. And it would become that type of thing. But that was, I think it was more like his way of like riling up the players. But they performed. It worked. And the 80s and the 2010 are the only 2 decades where the Yankees never won a championship. Now, of course, in 2010, George Steinbrenner had been long gone. So
Right.
rest in peace to him. But
That motherfucker be cheating.
the 80s, it just came down to it was just bad breaks.
So C4 pointed. Sometimes the good owners know how to win and build a brand.
Correct.
Or the great owners, but ain't that many great owners. Like ain't that many great players.
Ain't that many great players.
This is
So
true.
I give grace to Jeannie because what she got to deal with her brothers. And this is the truth, bro. I remember when our owner had to sell the team to his daughter's husband. And then 10 years went by and we was trash because a new owner trying to come in there like business minded and he don't understand the culture of things. So you got to give new owners, that means grace to learn how to become good owners and great owners.
Right.
I think we don't understand that because we be fans of the team and our team be trash and that's all we see. But the truth is, if you got a new owner, a motherfucker like the Panthers owner, he knew. He don't know what the fuck he doing.
He don't know what the fuck he's doing. He arguing with the fans.
Exactly.
This motherfucker pay the money to come see your team and you mad?
Right. And
Sit your ass down.
I was going to kill him, but then I realized, new owners. We had a new owner from 99 was when he had to sell the team. We was trash. 2000 to 2011 or 12. So 2012 there, 11
This
years.
motherfucker threw a drink at a fan, bro.
Yeah, he's great, but he a new owner, and he got a lot of money, so he think I can do the fuck I
So,
want.
like, again, these new players, these new owners, nigga.
True. That's true. So I agree with C4 on the old school coaches. That's even happening in football. If you watch Bill Belichick, old school coaches ain't
Fuck
related to
y'all.
these new players.
Y'all killing me in this chat. They talking shit, bro.
Oh, they talking shit.
They
What
say you look
talking?
like Lil Sugar. You ain't Big Sugar no more. That's my workout program.
Hey, that nigga getting sexy. Hey, tell him you still gonna take your shirt off
I'm
and let him
telling you,
write
at
their
this
name on
fucking
his-
festival, I'm taking my shirt off. I'm gonna let y'all paint y'all names on me.
Hey, y'all new kids, stop being so fucking sensitive and thinking your feelings is the only thing that matter. Fuck your feelings. You gotta go out there in the world and do what you gotta do. Whether it's throw the fucking shoot the basketball, play defense, throw the fucking baseball, whatever you're doing.
Shut up and dribble.
Y'all got too many feelings. Kids got too many feelings now. They can
Matter of fact,
tell
since we talking about the MLB, we got a World Series going on, everybody. And the first game was kind of a lick.
it was a lick.
The Dodgers win on a fucking grand slam walk-off.
Hey, that's
6-3.
Boy.
Freddie Freeman. Steve-O,
ill.
I need your input since you're a Yankee fan.
This nigga's all the bandwagon team fans, y'all.
And you
Yankees,
are all to shut up, bitch. So anyway,
Hirsch.
like I said, this is my issue that I have with it. You said you liked the matchup, and that's why you switched to Nestor Cortez when you had a Tim Hill that's been lights out during the playoffs.
And it's like, why are you trying to save him, right?
My question, and I remember the conversation. There was an interview, and Nestor Cortez is not fully healed yet. He's still injured, but he's saying he wants to contribute to something. Nigga, the wins that you put up for the season contributed. That's how we got there.
Right.
You don't have to go out there just to say, oh, I picked some shit in the World Series if you're not ready. And it looked like you wasn't ready. Because you left that motherfucker hanging right over the motherfucking plate. You could have hit that. You could have seen that motherfucker like Niecy Nash's ass on Reno 911. It was just sitting there big, just waiting for somebody to hit that motherfucker. And he clocked the shit out of him.
He underpitched that shit.
Everybody knows when it comes to Freddie Freeman. Yes, I understand why you walk Mookie. You walk Mookie to take your chance on Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman hasn't been hitting well.
No. This is what I saw. He did walk Mookie, but
right.
Ohtani, once he got Ohtani to pop up, I thought he was straight.
Right, but
then he threw the ball over the plate to a motherfucker that can hit the ball still.
But this is what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. The reason I get the whole walking Mookie because that's the threat in the moment. That was the threat.
Right.
Freddie Freeman, not so much because he hadn't been hitting well, and
playoffs.
he still has a bad ankle.
Yeah, his
ankle is still bad. So if he hits a ground ball, you can most likely he's not going to run that out. And that's what they were kind of banking on.
Right.
But here's the thing: when you pitch to Freddie Freeman, you threw a pitch to him that he's been crushing his entire career. You either have to throw down away or you have to throw up and in.
Make
at
him
him
reach for
because he doesn't have the mechanics. Me and Cooley was talking about this last night. He doesn't have the mechanics fast enough to turn on that ball. You're going to jam him up that way.
He picked that bitch perfectly across the plate, bro.
It was just
he knew that shit was going when he tested.
Boy, that shit was hanging like a perfect fat ass off the side of a bed. It just looked delicious. And this motherfucker crushed the shit out of that bitch.
Shout out to the fat ass shit.
And
the real asses, the real asses.
Oh yeah, only the real ones. Fake ones, y'all go.
You BBL bitches, we ain't fucking with y'all.
BBL bitches.
And I'm still mad because I got this fucking futures bet on the Yankees. It's the first time in my life I've ever bet a futures bet on the Yankees.
Hey, Just Quan said he is upset.
Look, they like this nigga.
I am shocked and appalled. But you got to pitch that up and in to Freddie Freeman. You got to pitch it up and in or down and away and make him dig for it. Yeah. That's it.
Now you motherfuckers in the hole, bro.
Hopefully he learned from it because this is what I said, and I said this last night. Being a Yankees fan all this time, I said I don't think we can win the series if we lose the first game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, now, the stats say that too. No, out of 35,
well, I didn't pay attention to the
won
stats.
The first game, won.
Winning the game is something else.
Off of what I've watched.
Winning the game is something else. Like a base hit, you win the game on a
right.
Like fucking slam.
However, in 2009, the last time they won, they dropped the first game the same way, pretty much. But they came back and won. So we'll see how it goes. Normally, the Yankees play better on the road than they've been playing at home. So we just got to see what this do. This is a must-win game tonight. They win and they tie it up tonight, we can see what's happening.
If they do not, this might be a week.
That ass is probably going to be grass. I ain't going to even lie.
This might be a week.
Hey, well, shout out to the girls with the fat asses on the edge of the bed because that's descriptive.
Let your booty hang.
And I got something for the Golden Knight fans. This is quick because them niggas greedy. Whenever the Golden Knights score in the first period, McDonald's give you free fries.
No matter what the size. Go get them fries.
They score often. Every fucking time.
They putting up 6, bro.
So today you got free fries at McDonald's if you get the McDonald's out for the Golden Knights scoring in the first period. Shout out to the Golden Knights. Y'all niggas be doing y'all thing. Aces, y'all let them New York bitches do y'all in.
That part.
But them New York bitches was good.
The referee.
And I don't mean bitches in the mat. I don't mean bitches in the bad sense when I say
just a bigger speech.
They were pretty good.
Women gonna be like,
we gonna go back. We got a time.
Them bitches.
We got a little time left. We gonna go back to
niggas basketball season. Did y'all talk about that?
It is basketball season.
Hey, basketball's back, but we watching football and World Series
just
now.
Just to let y'all know, October 4th is the first college basketball game of the season.
You mean November 4th?
November 4th. That's all I'm saying. November 4th. College basketball is back.
Almost.
And this is parlay dream time.
Nigga, football ain't it.
No, I mean like you can pull one or two football teams, college pro, 1 or 2 basketball team, college pro, hockey tickets. Like it's Parlay City right here.
Right. I want to get into this. It's basketball, but it's like way bigger than sports right here for me.
All right, let's get to it.
JAYLEN Brown called out Stephen A. Smith for his unnamed sources that he always says. I got a source. Remember he said a source gave him info that JAYLEN Brown wasn't marketable?
Yes, sir.
Stephen A. Smith put him on his platform. He called him out.
Yes.
He's like, state your source. If you don't, you a coward. To his face.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
I thought that was dope.
I think that Jalen is. I fuck with Jalen.
I definitely fuck with Jalen.
But he ain't right because nigga journalists can't call it. Journalists don't listen. When you got people in places that give you information, you cannot name them. You won't work as a journalist no more. You can't do that. So Jalen, you're wrong. You emotional and you're wrong. Stephen A. told you. When Stephen A. correct, he said what he said on the show.
He did.
He's like, I can't give him my sources because I will never have them no more. Why would I do that for you? Because you're sensitive. But I'm not saying Jalen took it like Stephen A. was agreeing with what the source said. Stephen A. was like, I didn't say you was this or you was that. I'm saying what they are telling me. And multiple people said it. He's like, so you took it as if I was saying that you was unlikable and unmarketable and all these. I don't got no problem with you. And I agree with, I fuck with Stephen A. sometimes, because sometimes he'll come to company man.
Because you a backwards
Sometimes he
walker
a
like
black
him.
man.
Kaepernick
Sometimes he a
Smith.
company man. Sometimes he a black man. I fuck with the black man Stephen A. I don't fuck with the company man Stephen A. Fuck them companies. But I agree with on this part, Jalen. I can't get my sources up. I don't give a fuck what you say, how you say it. Why would I do that? Lose my career?
I think I agree with that, but I don't think that's what Jalen was talking about.
Right.
It's like he made it breaking news. They stopped the subject they were talking about, and then he put it out there.
I know, I watched it. But that's
And
what
so
Stephen
it's
A.
one of
do.
them things like,
Stephen A. got theatrics when he talked. You see how he talk?
yeah, it's all right. That's why he's number one right now. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah,
Skip Bayless taught him the best. So
Yeah,
I give
you learn from what the people you work with.
right.
So I didn't agree with Jalen, but I fuck with. See, I give props to Stephen A. bringing him on there because a lot of niggas wouldn't have. That makes to me-
Absolutely. It's
that
its own
to me is
platform,
exactly.
actually.
So where you can talk about it wasn't ESPN.
Right.
It was my shit where we could talk freely and honestly.
Right.
So I give props to anybody. It's a lot of people in this world at this time in this era that we in that talk shit about people and then don't want the people to come on and defend themselves or have a conversation back
Right.
with them. I think that's cowardice. That's what cowards do. If I could talk shit about you, then and you heard and you want to come on and correct me or get me right, I should give you that leeway. And I respect Stephen A. for that because a lot of niggas be running. They like Whitlock. A lot of niggas be running.
I give respect for that. He ain't let Whitlock on there.
Right.
He ain't gonna let Whitlock.
Bro, Navy is
they'll fight.
Notre Dame is beating the shit out of the Navy, 44-14.
That's what they supposed to do. Notre Dame, if y'all let Navy don't.
Let's get into this.
Y'all
We're gonna do these predictions real quick.
Y'all niggas is the fighting Kyrish.
We got the Eagles and the Bengals. 2.5 Cincinnati. What?
Where they playing at? They must be playing
Cincinnati.
So that means they don't really believe in it. It should be 3, nigga. 2.5 is 3, but not really. I'm going with. Damn, that's a hard one for me. Black quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
I like the Eagles. Sibo?
Eagles, Bengals. 2.5, Bengals. Underdog, right? I mean, favorite.
I like the over.
What's the over?
48.
I like that game.
Pick a team, motherfucker.
Shit, I hope it end in a tie. Fuck both of them. Next.
Ravens, Browns.
Ravens, nigga, easy. Derrick Henry's 200
I'm
yards.
taking the
3
Ravens.
touchdowns.
Boy, please. Jamie's starting.
Famous James.
They don't
Hell
know who
yeah.
the fuck starting. They ain't got
What's
no
the
wide
spread?
receivers.
8.5.
Take the Browns on the spread, but
Ravens
the Ravens win the game.
I do not think so. Ravens.
Ravens.
Titans, Lions.
They ain't got no.
Tigers and Lions.
11.5.
Who the fuck is the Tigers?
Titans. I know I'm country.
That nigga sound like
Country than a
That nigga
motherfucker.
sound like he was from We Fuck.
Tell your friends about me.
That nigga sound like he was from We Fuck Our Cousins, Arkansas.
Tell your friends about me. We fuck everybody that's in Vegas, Nevada.
You like them hoes. You know Vegas make hoes.
Lions.
Detroit Lions, easy.
I hope they lose. They start
Lions,
right.
nigga, they got the best 2 running backs.
Dolphins, Cardinals. 2 attack below a will play.
Who they playing?
Cardinals in Miami.
So 2 black quarterbacks or a Hawaiian and black.
I like the Dolphins and Tua back.
I like the
Dolphins since Tua.
My prediction was he gonna come back, take him to the playoffs. So Tua.
I like the Dolphins too.
And then he gonna do a
'Cause I like
dumbass
Kyler
play and
Murray.
get himself hurt again.
No, he gonna slide.
Kyler
What a
Murray,
retard.
you hella talented, but your leadership and attitude is trash.
Too little.
Fake ass Cam Newton.
All right.
Jets,
Nigga,
Patriots.
No, that you're.
Jets and the Patriots.
Nigga,
Jets.
I'm going with the Patriots, nigga.
I think I'm gonna go to
Those
Patriots too.
niggas, Drake May.
I'm
Who the fuck
taking the
going to-
Jets.
Drake May, nigga. Is
Taking
his
the
name Drake
Jets. I'm taking the Jets.
May? Drake getting niggas named after him
Definitely
now?
taking the Jets.
Falcons, Bucks. You know
Falcons,
the
nigga.
Bucks missing
Bucks
everybody.
missing their best 2 wide
Yeah.
receivers. That's a wrap.
I like the
Damn, I don't know
Falcons.
what they gonna do.
I'm about to fucking Baker
Falcons.
Mayfield show out on these motherfuckers.
Falcons.
Packers, Jags.
Packers.
Texans, Colts.
Packers.
Texans.
Hold
Saints.
on. Yeah, Texans.
Saints, Chargers.
Some
Chargers.
Chargers.
They playing in LA.
Chargers.
Chargers.
Bills, Seahawks. They gotta go to Seattle.
Bills. The fuck?
Billigans. The Billigans.
I'm gonna
The
say freaking Gino.
Fuck
Gino be
Gino.
out there balling, but y'all niggas,
Take the Bills and the over.
y'all like we was in 1990.
Panthers, Broncos.
Good against bad teams.
Broncos.
Panthers?
Yeah.
Look at the Broncos.
Chiefs, Raiders.
Hey,
Hold on, boss lady.
This will be the motherfucker that this will be the game that the Chiefs fuck around and lose. But
lost.
give me the Chiefs anyway.
the last time the Chiefs lost was to the Raiders. But
Yeah.
Yep.
they said Patrick, they had that Kermit the Frog shit on Patrick Mahomes. He finna throw 5 touchdowns.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What night of Cowboys?
Niners.
We still on boys.
What's the spread, nigga? It's probably like 4, 5, 6.
4.5.
Where we playing at?
Thank y'all. San Francisco. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Undrafted All Sports Show. I'm your host, I'm Big Shug, a.k.a. Sugar Doses, the great with my co-host.
Q-Mac, 2 texts up. You know Tragic gon' hold you down. Rest in peace to Nipsey.
Yo, C4 Nate from 618. Everybody have a good weekend. Miami gonna go 8-0 because they gonna win tonight and they gonna cover the 21. And the Lakers gonna win. And the Yankees gonna win. We in this bitch.
Have a great motherfucking weekend.